All right, question of the day. It'll probably only be question of the week, and maybe it'll be question of the month. Depends on how fast I get to these things, because I'm not, as you know, super great with the technology. This came up this week. This guy was like, "Why aren't you guys doing tire flips down at GPP?" Well, the reason we don't do tire flips down at GPP is because tire flipping is stupid. You know what tire flipping is? I'll show you tire flipping. We go here, and then I come on and push this button. Yeah. Look at that badassery.
So this one is about 650 pounds. Okay.
600, I got to say this in your face, 650 pounds. Nobody really believes that, right? You're not walking over to your friends after you flipped a six. I'm not arguing that that thing weighs 650 pounds, but nobody's walking away saying I lifted 650 pounds. Actually, I know these people, and they do say that. But that's not my problem with it.
Um, Here's the setup. We're gonna go side, defensive line.
It shows you how to do it. Gets up underneath it.
From
Then
there, I'm gonna extend my hip.
extend your hips. Wait, okay, did you see that? I had to let you see the setup for that. Understand that here are the top 4 reasons why I hate tire flips and why you're never going to see them down at GPP. The number one reason is because they get you dirty as hell. Did you see how he was sitting on that thing? Let me show you how he has to touch that thing. Look at him. He is all the way against that tire. Now, you don't know a faster way to ruin your 150, how much are they, dollar Lulus than to go and hug a tire, a tractor tire, an actual tractor tire that was built to get traction out on the road. They're made out of tar and rubber, and they've all been flying in dirt. Nobody goes and buys these things new, and so they're dirty, and there's no amount of scrubbing that you could do to keep from getting all that dirt on you. And if you did this on a regular basis, you'd look terrible at the gym. And I get that that's not your thing, but I also get that that's your thing. People hate my floor down at the gym because it makes their backs black, right? You do. You get as dirty as they're filthy things to touch, and then you take that to those filthy hands and you program a kettlebell swing, and then it gets to there, and pretty soon your whole place is just it's terrible. I hate that. That's only number one. That's not even the intellectual stuff. The intellectual stuff goes like this. I hate them because they're not functional. If we're going to call tractor tire flipping a functional exercise, then we have to call every single movement that we do on earth a functional exercise. There's nothing functional about it. And this is coming from a guy who's done it. Remember, I'm a farmer's kid, right? I lifted tractors. I've changed combine tires. They're about 6 feet tall. They have the steel and the hoop in the middle of them. They're way heavier than that. What's heavier than that is a tractor tire. You put dualies on your tractor every spring. You keep them on there. Those dualies are clear full of fluid, all the way full of fluid, and they're very, very heavy. Do you know what farmers never do? They never go, hey, you want to see me pick up this tractor tire? They don't. They get buddies. They understand that this is a very dangerous thing that they're doing, and they bring their buddies in and they do it. And most of us start the tractor, and we bring the tractor over with the loader on it. We lift that up, and we keep things right there. We stay as safe as we can when we change them. It's a nightmare. It's the scariest thing you do, and I don't find it to be entertaining whatsoever. I can't believe it turned into an exercise. What's next? Head slaps for time? It's ridiculous. I don't think it's a great idea. I don't like it as exercise. And those are only the first 2 reasons. You know what the other reasons are? There's another reason. You understand that these things can't be flipped in general in a straight line, right? They're tires. They're made to roll, and they're going to go different directions. And if you have one other person in that gym while this person is flipping a tire, I promise you that person is going to get smacked by that tire and maybe killed. Neil, you're being hyperbolous. I know. And a little I'm not. You got 30 people in that thing. Don't be flipping 650-pound tires in a gym packed with 30 people in it. That brings us to our last point. The very last point is it takes up a lot of space, right? That's a very big tire that you're flipping over and over. My place is pretty big. I've got 5,000 square feet in there, but even that would only give you enough room for one or two, maybe two tires, right? So if you had 2 tires in there and a class of 50 people, Who gets to flip the thing? If it actually is exercise, you don't care about getting dirty and killing people. I know. We don't do tractor flipping or tractor tire flipping down at GPP on purpose. If you want to do it, knock yourself out. But there is nothing that you could do flipping a tractor tire that you couldn't do with other more safe measures. Namely, pick up a kettlebell, pick up a dumbbell, and pick up a barbell. That's some GPP philosophy here on this Wednesday afternoon.